Good morning, Infinity. Yes, we have a long signal here. Good morning, y'all. This is Sunday. It is the 24th of July in the year 2022, the year of attainment. It's Rev Jeff here. Listen, I got my water today. I hope you got your coffee and your water, preferably your water, because this is Yoga Sunday at the Infinity Fellowship. I am here in space. In a moment, we're going to get started. We got Sister Kanitha on the mats with us this morning. We got Sister Kamaria on the mats with us this morning. And on the tech, we got Sister Kai Omalara, who is running things for us. So listen, as you're populating the stream, I'm seeing you popping in there. I'm saying hello to each and every one of you, wherever you're coming in from Georgia, from everywhere that you are coming in from Murfreesboro, from North Carolina, from Maryland. We're seeing you in the space. Hey, welcome. Tag somebody in the stream today. Tell them to get on the mats with us. Let's have a powerful Yoga Sunday. We've got a brief practice that we're going to be infusing you with today to make sure that you are in alignment through the year. It's the practice we've been doing in 2022, and hopefully you felt it so far. It's helped you align your chakra energy, your wheels of life. But as you're here, go ahead and hello in the chat box. Say hello to each other. Shower each other with love and encouragement. If you are on Facebook, go ahead and hit the like button. If you are on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And then at some time after service, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Google, go ahead and hit a great review and give us some stars so that people can know that you're a star too, just like we do at Infinity Fellowship. We star in building and pouring into you spiritual food. I'll see you in a minute. Let's get ready. It's Yoga Sunday. Good morning again, Infinity. We're excited to welcome you to fellowship today. This is the call to order. This is the call to worship. It's the call to service. It is the call that opens the way into the space. And so we ask that you come into the space of quietude with us today and just begin to breathe deeply as we prepare for the opening of way with spirit today. I invite all eyes to close, all heads to bow now, and all hearts to open in this moment. As we find the stillness, we'll take the music all the way out so that we can just listen to the sound of our breath. And as we are connecting from the breath space, from the breathing space, we invite you to turn within to the God of your acceptance and understanding. And as we sit together around the world in global reverence to that light and that love, we speak directly to that divine source, God, Creator, infinite joy, infinite love, infinite power. Divine Spirit, thank you today for the gathering here at Yoga Sunday. Thank you for this special opportunity to pour into so many people in the physical space that aligns with the mental space, the emotional space, the spiritual space. It is all working together. Surely we have learned throughout the course of this month of attainment, in the year of attainment, that everything is everything, that all things are working together for the good. So even today, all things are continually working for the good. And so we give thanks and gratitude for the gift of breath in this moment. We give thanks and gratitude for those who have made a commitment to not just come on first, second, and third Sundays, but to show up on fourth Sundays to bring their body in alignment with every other lesson that they are learning about their spirits and their minds. What a wonderful day it truly is. We thank you for those who are on the path of healing. We open the door to the healing from dis-ease that exists when we tap into your infinite power. As our cells continue to regenerate, as the millions and millions of cells transform us every single minute, we speak that we are transformed as whole new beings. We speak right now that something will be moved today, something will be stretched today, something will be breathed today, said or shared, that will remind us that we're always and ever infinitely connected to you, your divine love, and your always present presence. And so it is. May this blessing go out into the world and return tenfold to all under the sound of my voice. For these and other things we cannot put into words, we simply say we thank you. We breathe in together. We exhale and release. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. And so it is. It's time for our pouring of libations. As it's reminded on the slide for our pouring of libations, we ask that you begin to gather in your mind space the names of those who have come before in your family tradition that you want to recognize. And as you are recognizing those who have come before, as you are recognizing and remembering the ancestors you'd like to honor and remember at this time, we pour the water today, and it represents the living. We pour into the earth, which represents what happens to this physical earth suit when we no longer need it. And when we call those names, we recognize that everything is connected, because absence in this physical body is presence with the divine source. And so when we call those names, when we type those names aloud in the chat box, we are saying we are bringing all our relations in the room. The Lakota Sioux people say, Mitakuyasin, all my relations. So wherever you go, whatever you're doing, you are not alone. You are infinitely covered by those ancestors whose shoulders you stand upon. So as we pour today, we go to our altar at Infinity Fellowship, which represents the fire, the water, the air, and the earth, and we pour to all directions. So as you call their names aloud at home, we'll call their names in the space as well. And we invite you to join us. As we pour, We say cool water, freshen our spirits, ashe. Freshen and consecrate this house, ashe. Freshen and consecrate our collective ancestors, ashe. We praise Almighty Mother, Father God, Divine Source, and all creation, ashe. Grant to us peace and prosperity, ashe. We pour to the energies of the north, where we find our direction, ashe. We pour to the energies of the south, where we find our understanding of who we truly are, ashe. We pour to the energies of the east, where the rising sun reminds us that today, in this moment, we got another chance to do it again, ashe. We pour to the setting energy of the west. That energy reminds us that as the sun goes down at the end of a long day, we get raised anew by the lunar energy of the moon that provides the light in the darkness. Be a light in the darkness, ashe. To the ground that is below us, because we are grounded in our lives, we are grounded in our work, we are grounded in who we are and our callings, no matter what our color, our shade, wherever we're from. We are grounded in this space today and grateful, ashe. To the wonderful and expansive sky above, where all of our dreams appear to us in that moment where we wonder when we wander, and we wander when we wonder. And that gives us the ability to bring our imagination into manifest reality, ashe. And in all of these 6 directions, there is indeed a 7th. That 7th direction is the intersection. It's the grand central station of all the other directions. And that is the space of the heart. It is a space of love and meaning. We do what we love, what we're put on this earth to do, and we are grateful. Ashe. As we pour these next few pours of water, I invite you to call aloud or type the names of the ancestors that you want to recognize in the box at home. H. Carr, Thomas and Gussie Hayes, Catherine Carr, to those names who are coming in the space, as they echo into my ears, as we read them in the chat, as we share in this moment, we give thanks and recognition to those who have walked the path before. And we pour for the children in the world, womb and yet unborn. So it is spoken, so it is received, and so it is. Ashe, ashe, ashe-o. It is done. Today's meditation for us to think about is on the screen now. And it comes from one of the great yoga teachers in the modern era, Adil Pakivala. Brother Adil reminds us that, quote, true yoga is not about the shape of your body, but the shape of your life. Yoga is not to be performed. Yoga is to be lived. Yoga doesn't care about what you have been. Yoga cares about the person you are becoming. Yoga is designed for a vast and profound purpose. And for it to be truly called yoga, its essence must be embodied. Its essence must be embodied. Take a deep breath there. Exhale, release. Focus on what those words mean for you. For those who enjoy taking a picture of today's meditation, of course, as always, we invite you to do so. As we now turn to our statement of infinitude. As I welcome you to Infinity Fellowship, I remind you of our 4 core principles for our gathering. We definitely call it SNAP. So if you snap your fingers, you actually have the practice. The SNAP is simple. The S is for spirituality. Spirituality, which connects you to the God of your own acceptance and understanding. We don't define for you exactly what that essence is supposed to be. That is for you to define for yourself, for ourselves. The N is for nurturing. Nurturing of ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. We want to make sure that we are nurturing who we are and making sure that we are taking care of one another and taking care of ourselves. The A is for action. Why? Because we take action on our dreams. We want to make sure that you're actually doing something with the spiritual food that we are preparing and serving to you on a weekly and bi-weekly basis whenever we encounter. Next, finally, the P in SNAP is for the proof. Proof that your spirituality is producing fruit in our lives. We want to make sure that you are seeing a result from what is feeding into you spiritually. This is the foundational practice of true interspirituality where all paths come together. So I invite you to stand with us or sit on your yoga mat. If you're sitting on a yoga mat, place your hands up and place them in an open position. Place them at heart center, wherever it resonates with you. And I invite you to speak aloud with us our statement of infinitude, and it is now back on the screen. We agree that we are beings of pure, eternal spirit, birthed from the creative potential of the universe, with all the powers of the Creator inherent within us. We embrace the innate goodness of humankind and an abundant creation that provides for us through the seeds that we plant in our everyday lives. We acknowledge that who we are is housed in a temporary biological organism, and as such, it is our responsibility to take care of it because it will only last for a precious window of time. As we nurture ourselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, we commit to provide like acts of nurturing for our fellow brothers and sisters of the world we live in, embracing all regardless of religious faith, skin color, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic background. All are truly welcome at Infinity. We agree and accept that various religions exist as a unique opportunity for humanity to get to know one another through meaningful conversations that seek to explore the core concepts we have in common. It is the application of ancient wisdom, scientific discovery, and spiritual practices, both physical and metaphysical, that will lead us closer together as a human family. We commit to exist now and ever as a beloved community. Let it be so according to the many words of affirmations collected through ancient principles through ancient times. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. And so it is. I hope that you're happy to be here today as it comes back into the space, as we are now in the space, and I'm shouting you out, Kai. Thank you for paying attention and being focused with us. You see, the technology takes being able to focus on a lot of different things, right? So focus on those screens and keep it going. You're doing a great job. Are you excited to be here today? I hope you are. Let's generate some gratitude. Like it says on the slide that is coming on your screen, we are saying good morning to you. And we're simply going to generate gratitude for the next few moments to say good morning to you. So as we do at Infinity, one of the things that we do say is we give our names. And after we give our names, then we're going to say one thing that we're grateful for. So wherever you are in the world, wherever you might find yourself hanging out with us from today, we're going to ask that you get yourself in the giving space of saying gratitude. And before we get on those mats, before we get on those mats, we want to make sure that we are saying what we are grateful for. We have a song and we say, good morning to you, and it's pretty doggone awesome. So we're going to ask you to join us as we get into that space today, and we say, good morning to you. And you hear us in the background, we're singing. Let's go. Come on. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning to you. We say a da 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 ba da 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 a da 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 a da 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 da. A good morning to you. So as you're singing, we're saying good morning to each and every one of you. Good morning from Texas. Good morning from North Carolina. Y'all know on Yoga Sunday, I can't get everybody in, but y'all hear the song in the background. It's saying good morning. One thing that I'm grateful for the ability to travel. I'm grateful for the ability to breathe. I'm grateful for the ability to host Yoga Sunday. I'm happy for our rhythm section in the back. Y'all can hear them because we got the mics up so y'all can hear their interaction today. They're bobbing and bopping. I'm grateful for the ability to dance. I'm grateful that we got a few cameras that move around at different times and I can talk to you through. I'm grateful to have a pair of flip-flops that's going to come off in a minute because we're getting ready to do yoga. So as we come to the space, can you sing it with us? Good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Oh, we got another thing to you. How awesome is that? Good morning to you. So glad to have you with us, chatting with us in the box today as we get ready, as we're in the space today. We want to say our visitors welcome. So I'm going to put up a slide that gives you an opportunity to join us here at Infinity in the welcoming moment. This moment is a great moment of recognition. We want to let you know that we see and know who you are. So take a picture of the slide. And as you take a picture of the slide, as you hold it up, as you hold your phone up to the slide, that is going to give you access to our platform where we can get some information, send you a love note, send you a gift, and let you know that we absolutely see the real you. So go ahead and snap a picture of that slide wherever you are in the world. We want to share this energy with you in the space. Great. Now, as we are sharing, we want to make sure that you know that we see you for exactly who you are. You're not a human being who showed up to have a spiritual experience. It's the other way around. You're going to get the spiritual experience, but it's because you are a spirit navigating the human experience just like the rest of us. All right. So we say a special welcome to you. Take a deep breath. Hold your hands up to each other here in the space. Hold your hands up to the screen. Feel the energy and repeat after me. I see you, but you don't hear me though. I really see the real you. I see who you are. You are a divine manifestation of God's creation. I see what you are. You are a spirit. You're more than what's on the outside. You're a gift to me and to the entire world. I see where you are. You're right here in front of me, where I can let you know that you are not alone. I am with you and you are at home. I see when you are. You're in the right now, baby. You're so much more than your yesterday. I see why you are. You're here to learn, to grow, to embrace your dreams, to stretch out your body, and to celebrate your divine destiny. I know all this because I'm here to do the same thing. So we're going to help each other out. All right? I know the real you. And I see you shining today. So welcome to Infinity. Welcome home. Asheo. Shake it out and shout. We'll take you back to that slide so you can have a little bit more fun on that for just a minute and just enjoy that energy. Feel the energy in the space. Feel the energy in the space. Feel the energy. Shake it out. We're almost ready to hit to the mat. We're almost ready to hit to the mat. We're almost ready to hit to the mat. Awesome. It's time now for our offering period. It's time for us to now put the energy that we have given and received from the space back into the space. As Einstein reminds us, it is every man or woman's obligation to put back into the world at least the equivalent of what he or she takes out of it. So as we are in the space today, we want to carry this sacred energy into the space. We want to carry this sacred energy into the world, and we want to put something in it. So as we get ready to put something in it, I'm giving us this opportunity before we hit the mats. Of course, some like to give after they get off the mat, but before you hit that mat, before you get that final position to start, this is the offertory period. So here's your opportunity to be a part of this growing, powerful ministry, this powerful interspiritual space where we do not operate from a place of lack. Oh, no, 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 no. We have been given so many amazing gifts by the God of our acceptance and understanding that it is a joyful moment for us to give back. So get your devices out, get your machine out, get your computer out, whatever you use to give electronically, or get your checkbook out, get your note to put your money order together. However you give in a fellowship way at Infinity. You can give via Cash App, you can give via PayPal, you can give via mail. And we have several ways to do it. As a matter of fact, Sister Kai is going to scroll at the bottom our offertory information as we get ready to give. We want to give from a cheerful, joyful space, but we also want to give from a powerful space of infusing our offering with the good and the abundance that we want to experience in the world. And so it is. Let's take a deep breath in, and then we're going to say together our offertory affirmation, which will appear on your screen. And as it is coming up on the slide, yes, as it is coming up on the slide, take it back one slide, Kai. Keep going backwards, we'll get it. There it is. There's our giving affirmation. Let's give it. All right, let's say it together. O limitless, abundant creator, source of everything I possess, you have given me the gifts of life, breath, and creativity. You continue to provide for me without judgment or preference. And so I freely return these gifts to you with my whole heart, mind, and intention, knowing that as I give freely with both remembrance and gratitude, the circle of abundance will be unbroken. And so it is. All right. Repeat after me. Everything is good. Everything is good. Let's sing together. Come on, y'all. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. Sing that along. Y'all know that's a good one. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Come on, y'all. Let me hear you in the space. Come on. Everything is good. Yeah. Everything is good. I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. Everything is good. Everything is good. What you got, Smooch? Everything is good. What you got there? It's good. I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. Do you got it good, Mama? I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. I got it good. I got it. I got it. Oh, I've got it good. Oh, I've got it good. We got the best offering song. Hit the pause on that iPod, Kamaria. Kyle will bring the volume down, and we'll just keep that rocking there in that space. And we thank you. You can take the ticker off too. As we begin to move through our practice, we are now prepared to begin the movement part of Yoga Sunday. So we are excited. Kamaria is so excited. She can't help but to scream. I'm gonna see how you scream in that downward facing dog in a minute. They'll be in there howling like a downward facing dog, girl. Come on, we're gonna get it. So we're gonna do that, move through our meditation, which is actually the yoga practice. You all know we've been working on this practice that is infusing your body, your chakras, your wheels of life, infusing them with energy, and we are continually building on this practice. So let us prepare ourselves for today. Just a couple of tips. Listen, for you first timers, if you're a first time yoga person, too late to let me know that now, because now the devices are on the ground and you are on the floor, you are on the towel, you are on the carpet, you're on the hardwood, wherever you are, you're in a space where you are ready to practice with Yoga Sunday. So take a deep breath in, exhale, let it go. Begin to center your mind, begin to center your intent for today. First timers, yoga is not about pain. It's not about trying to push yourself to the point where you snap. If your body can't go fully into a position, that's fine. Do the fullest expression of that position. We've got 8 poses that we're doing. That's all. 8 simple poses. We're going to go through those poses first, and then we're going to put them into a vinyasa or a flow, so that we can keep those things going and we can put that into your body. This is something that you can do every single day. Even if you do 1 breath per pose, as we've been talking about, this practice will help you center yourself and align those various energy centers in your body. So are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, let's get ourselves in order. Find a comfortable seated position on the floor. Cross your legs and sit up. Awesome. Good. Place your hands, just gently relax them on your thighs, and just go ahead and relax and breathe. Slow the breathing down. Slow the breathing down. And Kai is going to just take some various shots from time to time. She'll just do her tech thing and just give us that space where we can feel the energy at home, wherever you are. And we're going to keep that energy in our breath moving. And as you're sitting in that space, we're going to pick our chins up and look slightly forward. Fix our gaze just beyond the tip of our nose. Our gaze is what's called in yoga our drishti. Say drishti with me. That is our gaze. That is our focus. That is that space. And we want to look just beyond the tip of the nose and find the space of stillness. Take about 3 good deep breaths in this position. Finish that last round of breath and then bring your hands to heart center in the mudra or the hand position that we call Anjali. And from the Anjali mudra, we're going to deeply breathe and we're going to allow our eyes to gently close from top to bottom. And in this position, I want you to set your intention for today, for this moment. We're not thinking about our intentions from previous, we're not years or days or even minutes or even seconds. We're thinking about right now in this present moment. What do you want to get out of today's moving meditation? Are you seeking alignment? Are you seeking to get stronger? Are you seeking to hear a voice from within? Whatever it may be, we invite you to embrace that moment now. Focus that intention. Now that that intention has been focused, go ahead and take one good, really deep cleansing breath. Then exhale, release. Blink those eyes slowly open. Awesome. And as you blink those eyes slowly open, I want you to go ahead and relax those hands to the knees. And then come ahead and get on all fours and square up facing the front of your mat. Come to about the middle of your mat, get on all fours. And everything is going to be about alignment today. As we talk about alignment, as it always is, we want to make sure that our body is in a position to support itself. So that means that we put our body in alignment. This position is called tabletop. You could say it's all fours, but it's also tabletop. So a table has 4 legs. Those 4 legs are equidistant from each other. They're equally distributed to carry the weight. Your body should be the same. So make sure that your wrists are directly under your shoulders, that your back is flat, not arched. Good. Lift that navel in toward the spine. Make sure that your knees are directly under your hips. So the knees should be spread about hips distance apart, and it should be square. Take a big inhale, lift your head toward the ceiling, drop your belly toward the floor. Take an exhale, drop your head, crown of your head toward the mat, and round your back slowly. Inhale in the opposite direction, just a couple of cat-cows to warm up the spine. Inhale, look toward the ceiling, drop the belly toward the floor. Exhale, drop the head toward the floor, chin toward the chest, and round the back. Take 3 revolutions of this breathing as slowly as you can to make sure that you are inhaling all the way into the cow position and that you're exhaling all the way into the cat position. But make sure that you are fully expressing the movement in alignment with the breath, moving only as fast or as slow as your breath allows you. If you are popping and locking and dropping really fast, you're breathing too fast. We don't want fast breathing. We don't want cat-cow looking like pop, lock, and drop it. We want it looking like slow and smooth and fluid. Much better. We love it. Finish that last inhale. Blow it all out. Come back to neutral. Reach forward on the mat. Move your knees to the outer edges of the mat. Lift your feet. Point your toes toward the back of the room. Resting on the top of your feet, go ahead and push back into child's pose. Reaching forward, spreading those fingertips out on the mat, really making the arms active, really sitting back on those heels as far as you can so that we can elongate that spine. We really want to see that spine stretch. We want to feel that stretch in our hips, and that's why we move our knees toward the outer edges of the mat. That is child's pose. At any point during the practice, you can always rest in child's pose. That's the beauty of it. Inhaling and exhaling. And as you're inhaling and exhaling, we want to make sure that you are feeling the breath in that space underneath your arms and the side of your body. There we go. Spreading those fingertips apart from one another, driving those palms into the earth. Good. Now take a deep inhale. Exhale, press those hands into the mat. Lift your head, lift your feet, tuck your toes, move them toward the outer edges of the mat. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs, press back and lift up into downward facing dog. There's a good downward facing dog. Good. Downward facing dog is also a rest position. So really lift up those hips on the downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and make sure that it's more perfected, that you look more like a pyramid. So lift up on your tippy toes. If you have to stay there, that's fine too. Bend your knees slightly. Good. Now arch your back up and press down so that your chin is moving closer to your thighs. Good. Once you feel that energy, then go ahead and straighten those legs again without moving the front part of your body. Good. And then if you can, lower yourself back down on your heels. But find the space that's going to keep you still. Smoochie, find that stillness in downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. 2 deep breaths. Let's go. Inhale. And exhale. Let it go. Another deep breath in. Exhale. Blow it all out. Lift your head. Look between your hands. Step, jump, or float to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. If you can't come all the way forward, that's fine too. Stand on a block, stand on a pillow, bend your knees, whatever you need to find the comfortable position. And once you find it, you can move side to side just a little bit slowly, not quickly, but just to loosen that spine up a little bit more. And then find the stillness in a forward fold. Perfectly still. You might want to hold a block or hold a book. You can do that too. That helps as well. Whatever gives you that comfortable space. Inhale, exhale, bend a little deeper. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Reach toward the ceiling. That's extended mountain pose, palms together. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. We're going to give 3 ohms, and it's going to sound like this. Om. That's how it's going to sound. But we're going to get so full of breath that we're going to elongate that. We're not paying attention to what anybody else is doing. Ain't nobody else in the house got any business doing anything but yoga with us. So if they hear us, that's going to be beautiful too. Focus that energy, focus that gaze, focus that drishti toward the front end of your nose, just past the arc of the tip of your nose. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Inhale. Now just an inhale and an exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, blow it all out, and drop your hands to the sides of your bodies. This is actually mountain pose. This is our first pose in our yoga series, and we are going to make sure that we are in the stillness for this. This is going to be the first pose. I'm going to walk us through poses, but we're going to first start with making sure that our mountain pose is strong. So lift your toes up so that we can grind our feet into the mat in an even and balanced way, just like that. Spread your toes. Now dig them down into the mat. Your shins, your skin, your muscle and bone, turn it inward without lifting your feet so that you can now feel the energy in your thighs. Lift that navel up and then bring it back toward the spine. Roll those shoulders back and down. Perfect posture. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Good, Kamaria. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. That's how you do it. Breathing in yoga. Give me a fist bump on that one. That's how you do that. Keep that breath going. Okay, listen. We're going to run through the poses so that we know what we're doing. And then from there, we're going to put it together in a flow. All right? We're going to add some music. We're going to add some color. We're going to do all of that in a moment. So this is actually the first pose. This is the root chakra. So this is mountain pose. We're going to extend it and do some salutations to the sun, but we want to make sure that we have this pose down. Next pose is going to be tree pose. Tree pose, we're going to turn our feet, our right foot, 90-degree angle, tuck that heel into that ankle of that left foot, and then either lift it slightly to the ankle, to the inner part of the shin, or to the inner part of the thigh. That is going to be tree pose. Relax the hands down. Find the space where you can bring them into the heart center, or even give yourself some branches. That's tree pose. Let's see a little bit of that. Good. You're doing great at home. I see it. Drop that leg down. Let's go to the other side, because everything in yoga is about balance. Go into the tree pose on the other side, however it may be. If you have a bit of an issue with your body, you might have a sore knee, you might have a bad ankle, or an ankle that is healing. Whatever it is, make sure that you adjust to your body. Don't be angry if your body seems out of alignment on one side or the other. That's just part of nature. That's how it is. Great. Everybody's tree looks good. Let's put our feet down on tree, and that's going to be the second root chakra pose that we're going to do. So let us go to Warrior One. Warrior One, I want you to step forward on your mat, toes facing true north. 12 o'clock, like on a clock. Back leg engaged, foot, toes at a 45-degree angle, not to the side, aligned with the back of the mat, not to the front, pointing to the mat, but at that 45-degree angle. Hips squared toward the front, lifting the arms toward the ceiling. That's Warrior One. Everybody get that? Get a couple of breaths in. Good. Now drop that front hand. That's going to be Warrior Two. Open that chest. Reach forward with that right hand as you reach back with that left hand. And as your knee is directly over your ankle, check your position there. Now you're looking good. Good adjustment. Turn that front palm up. Drop that left back hand and reach up. That is going to be reverse warrior. Drop that hand back down to Warrior Two. We're going to turn to the left. We're going to point our toes toward the corners of the mat, 45-degree angle. Place our hands at heart center. And then we're going to go into a squat. That is going to be the goddess pose. Again, if you need to go to the wall for goddess pose, we're going to go to the wall for goddess pose. But from that space, we are going to lift up on our toes, if we can. You can also hold your hands in an open position and breathe from there. Good. Drop those heels back down. We're doing all the poses first. Good. Hands back. Turn back toward the front for Warrior Two. Come back to Warrior One. We're going to vinyasa and flow this in a minute. But come on back to the front of your mat, and I just want you to step back into Warrior Two so we can get used to how this energy is now moving up to that sacral space, that space of creativity. I'm going to talk you through those. We want to make sure that we got it. Walking through it, then we're going to roll through it and flow through it. Warrior One on the right side, on the opposite side with the left foot forward. Right foot back. Reach up. Couple of deep breaths there. Open it up to Warrior Two on the opposite side. Looking good. Really open that chest and make sure that your hands, your arms are parallel. So that back hand shouldn't be going forward or going back. It should be equal and parallel. Turn that palm up. Warrior, reverse warrior. Then we're going to go back to Warrior Two. We're going to turn to the side. Lift up on those heels. into that star position. Then we're going to drop down as we can into the goddess position. Lift up our toes if we can. It's going to be great. Or if we need to go to the wall, as we stated before, y'all know that at any point, I'm going to tell you to go to the wall, and you'll go to the wall. I think I may be in the camera. Am I in the camera there, Kai? Can you see me? Same thing with the wall, up and down the wall. All right. Come on back from that space. Now, everybody, wherever you are, sit on the floor. Just go ahead and sit in the middle of your mat. Go ahead, sit on your behind. Good. Now, reach both hands behind you, palms facing, or on the floor, fingertips facing the back of your mat. Bend your knees. Bring them towards your chest. Good. Now, I want you to lift your feet up off the mat. Point them toward the front of the room. Then release your hands if you're able to. This is the boat pose, floor boat. Balance on those sit bones. There you go, Smoochie. Now you can either straighten your legs, point toward the top of the ceiling. You can even place your hands under your thighs, or as Sister Kanitha is demonstrating, you can also place a strap or a towel around the ball of your feet. That is going to be our floor bow. That is going to exercise that solar plexus. That energy is going to be that solar energy of the will. So we've moved up to that willpower space, and that's going to be a beautiful space there. So from there, we're going to drop it down. We're going to spin around on our mats, come to our knees, and sit up. Good. To align our shoulders with our knees, we're going to place our hands at our waist, thumbs near the bottom of the lower back, top of the buttocks. We're going to bring our elbows together in the back to open the chest. We're going to check in with our feet. Our feet can either be toes lifted, pointed to the back of the room, resting on the top of our feet with our legs in alignment with the side of the mat. Or you can rest on your toes. Now that is enough for Camel Pose, which means that you press the pelvis forward as you open the chest and drop the head back. You can also reach back if you're able to a block, to some books, or to your ankles if you have that in your practice. And Kamaria, I know you have this in your practice, so I'm going to demonstrate with you. Take a deep breath. Inhale, reach back and touch your ankles. Good. Lift your chest and drop your head. That is Kamaria's Camel Pose. Sister Kanitha is going to do her own Camel Pose, as we all will do our own Camel Pose. This is great. All right, take a deep breath, exhale, and sit on up to come on out. Turn back around and sit down again on your buttocks. Good. Take it to the floor bow position that we were in, and we're going to gently rock back and forth. And we're going to go into either a shoulder stand or our legs up against the wall. So our shoulder stand space, come forward on the mat, Kamaria, because I know you know how to do shoulder stand. Come on, go forward. Good. Rock back and forth. Right. Place your hands on the mat and rock. Good. Now, shoot your legs up and bring your hands to the small of your back. Bend your arms and place your hands at the small of your back. Good. Now lift. Keep your chin tucked. Do not look from side to side. You can also do legs up the wall for a shoulder stand. It's going to have the same effect. We're also going to show you that you can do bridge. So Kamaria, let yourself down gently. Good. Release your hands from your waist. Place your feet on the floor. Good. Place your hands by your side. Count of 3. I want you to lift your navel as if I put a hook inside your navel. Lift it up. Lift your hips. That is the bridge position. That is also going to be the same. We see Kanitha over here doing the bridge position as well. You can even use a block to put under your body. Go on up, Smooch. Good idea. Block goes there and you can rest on it. Take a breath or two in bridge for now. This has now moved us from the heart space of camel into the throat space of bridge, or shoulder stand or legs up the wall. All right, good. Let it on back down. Sit up. Come to seated. Cross-legged. Good. This is going to be the third eye position, and we're going to have a good time breathing by the time we get to the third eye position. And of course, the last position is Shavasana, where we get to fall out. I don't know why everybody always screams into place when we get to Shavasana, but it's a beautiful thing. So let's do this. And we're going to move through this because I want to infuse your body with this. So let's bring in some music, Kai. All right. Let's come to all fours on your mat. Looking good. All fours, Smoochie. Good job. Move the strap out of the way, babe. Okay, great. From all fours, take a deep breath. Exhale into child's pose. Remember child's pose. Knees toward the outer edges of the mat. Big toes brought together, resting on the top of your feet, sitting back on your heels. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Give me a little more volume on the music, guy. Give everybody that space that they need. Here's how your practice will go. Here's how your practice will go today. Here's how your practice will go every day. Here's how your practice will go whenever you need it. We're going to activate all of the wheels in your body. Inhaling and focusing on breathing deep. Now we're going to establish the pattern for breathing. Inhaling, filling yourself up with each inhale. With each exhale, emptying yourself out completely. Finding the stillness of child's pose. Finish your last breath. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. Press back into downward facing dog. Remember that one. Now you got it because we've been through the poses. Good. From downward facing dog, take me 3 deep breaths. Last breath, big one. Exhale, blow it all out. Look between your hands, step, jump, or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go through the flow. The color that I want you to see in your mind is going to be red. We're gonna go to 1, Kai. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into push-up position, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog with the option of putting some push-ups in between. Inhaling and exhaling. We're really gonna warm our bodies up fast with this. Last deep breath in, find the stillness. Exhale, blow it all out. Step, look, or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank. Put a few push-ups here if you want. Inhale, extend upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep, filling inhales and exhales here as we work on our sun salutations. This is the sun A. Last breath, big inhale, exhale, blow it all out. Step, jump, or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, bringing it forward, looking up. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Let's hear that breathing. Inhaling, exhaling, finding the stillness, remembering our goal, remembering our intention that we set. That's what we're here for. We're going to find our intention and stay strong. Last breath, inhale, exhale, blow it all out, step, jump, or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Breathing in and out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Truly flowing this. Inhale. Exhale, step, jump, or float forward. Big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Follow the pattern of the breath that I'm giving you. I know it's tough, but the inhales and exhales matter. Take an inhale here. Exhale, forward fold, deeper. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, moving as slow as your breath allows you so that you're completely empty at the end of the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, all the way full. Exhale, low plank, all the way empty. Inhale, upward facing dog, all the way full in the breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. Step just the right foot forward. Inhale up into warrior one. Good. Remember warrior one on the right side. Let's find the stillness. And breathe deeply in and out through your nose. Check in with your body. You may have to widen your stance. You may have to shorten your stance. Good. Let's get this energy going. Inhale. Send your thumbs to the back of the room. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. Look between your hands. Bring just your left leg forward. Left foot forward, planted at true north. Inhale up. Warrior one on the left side. Checking in to make sure that that knee is directly over that ankle and that you are driving that back leg into the ground. Widen your stance a little bit, Smoochie, on the back leg. Sit cheated out a little. There you go. Good. Lift that kneecap. Drive the outside of that back foot, that blade side to the mat. Good. That's warrior one on the left side. Now we're going to get this breath moving. We're going to get this energy moving of this root chakra. Let's keep it going. Inhale. Send your thumbs toward the back of the room. Really stretch. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog without stopping. Inhale. And exhale, blow it all out. Step your right foot forward. Warrior one, right side. Inhale up into warrior one, right side. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior one, left side. Big inhale up. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Warrior one on the right side. Inhale up. Last one. Let's do this strong. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your opposite foot forward. Left foot forward. Inhale up. Warrior one, left side. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here in the stillness. Find your still spot. Last deep breath in. Blow it all out. Look between your hands. Step, jump, or float forward. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale to release. Mountain pose. Find the stillness there in the root chakra. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to add the mantra or the word of power for the root chakra. That word is Lam with an L, L-A-M. Ready? Inhale. Lam. Exhale. Hands to the side. Tree, right side. Turn that foot out, that right foot out. Come to the position that you come to for tree, either at the ankle, the shin, or the thigh, or the inner thigh. Come to the space of tree. Find it and hold it. A trick for tree, not trick for treat, but trick for tree is to find something in the room that is still, that is not moving. Begin to focus on it. Hands open or hands in the sky, whatever tree you have available to you, find it. Find and hold that stillness. Good, Smoochie. I think you got more in you. Bring it up to that knee. There we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, release that foot to the floor. Tree on the opposite side. Take that left foot, put it in position. Find the still, unmovable spot. Inhaling and exhaling deeply in tree position. You're doing great. Find that stillness, Kamaria. And again, today we are moving you through the practice so you can see that it only takes a few minutes. But with each pose, every single day, try to put 3 breaths, 4 breaths, 7 breaths, 9 breaths into each pose, depending on how much time you have. It's going to benefit you tremendously. So as you're focusing on this red energy in your body right now, inhaling the good and activating the things that ground you with your reality. That is what the root chakra is all about. Inhale, exhale, release. Come to the front of the mat. We're getting ready to go. Focus on the sacral chakra, and that color is orange. So that color changes to the sacral chakra, and we start with the sun salutation. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. Step forward into warrior one on the right side. We're just going to do this all together. It's going to be fun. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, back to warrior two. Turn to the left, toes pointed toward the edges of the mat in front of you. Big inhale, find your position. Exhale, drop it down into the goddess position. Once you find that space of stillness that you'd like, for those of you who want to try advance, raise those heels up off the floor and find the balance. You can also practice doing this on the wall, because that wall will give you the stability. You got it, Smooch? Great. Looking good. Sister Kanitha, you looking good there up on your tippy toes like a ballet dancer. Or we used to say in the hood, a ballet dancer, because we had to learn that the L, the E, the T was silent. All that wonderful English stuff. Good. Finding the sacral position of stillness. From the sacral space, the mantra is VAM, V-A-M, VAM. Find the position of stillness. Inhale. Exhale. VAM. Oh, get those wheels turning. Drop those heels if you got them. Back to warrior two. Inhale, back to warrior one. And vinyasa. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Excellent. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Inhale. Let's get some balance, shall we? Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, drop to warrior two. Big inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, turn to the side. Exhale, drop it down into goddess on that side. Now you're doing it. Now we're cooking with flame. Now we're into that space there where we're talking about that sacral chakra energy. That sacral chakra energy is the area in your creative parts, your reproductive organs, that space just below your navel. So Vam from the stillness. If you can't be still, that's fine. Just find a place where you can be. That's great. That's good. Find it. Inhale. Exhale, Vam. Vam. Love it. Sit in that stillness for a couple of more beats. Drop it down if you can. Inhale. Exhale, turn back to warrior two. Good. Inhale, back to warrior one. And then vinyasa or chaturanga. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath. Exhale, drop to your knees to all fours. Good. Now let's just spin around and sit on our buttocks. Grab your strap, grab your towel. Whatever you have for us to go into the floor boat position. Good. Start to sit back until you find that balance on your sit bones, and then lifting the legs, finding that balanced space for you in the floor bow position. Good. Smoochie, you're going to use the towel? I'm going to use the strap? Good. Straighten those. Point your feet forward, placing the strap on the ball of your feet, then flex your toes backwards. Good. Find the stillness and the balance. The mantra here is the solar energy. I like to remember it as the ram. The ram, that energy of the sun, that solar energy of Amun, that powerful willpower energy, that energy that got handed down in Kemet through Heru, through that power of Ra, the rising sun. But it's Ram, Ram, Ram. So let's get it. Take a deep breath, finding the stillness and holding that balance. Exhale, Ram. Love it. Awesome. Awesome. That color is yellow. Go ahead and feel that hold for a second. Drop it down and just rest for a second. Drop it down. We'll come back up into it. Next month, maybe we'll put some crunches in right there. You want to put some crunches in? Okay. Kenita said, I'm ready for some crunches. Captain Crunch, Kenita. Come on up into the position. Let us breathe deeply in the color of yellow. We've gone from red to orange to yellow. Good. Exhale and release to the ground. Good. Come back all around to all fours. We're going to continue to move. In the mornings, if you want to do this practice, all 7 or 8 poses in the morning, literally you can do this. I've done this 1 to 2 breaths each pose and flowed through it and gotten through it in 5 to 7 minutes just because I needed to warm my body up. So do that at the very least. Try it and let me know how you like it. Okay, from all fours in this space, we're going to sit up on our knees, bring our shoulders up in alignment with our hips in alignment with our knees. We're going to prepare for Camel Pose. We already showed you how to do it. So take a deep inhale in, place those hands at the waist, thumbs near the back, lower buttocks or upper buttocks. Bring those shoulders, the inner part of your elbows together. Roll those shoulders back and down. Exhale, reach back into the pose. Kamaria is doing it. This is the heart chakra pose. The color is green. And in this space of greenness, I want you to see that green emanating from your body outward. We want to see this light coming out of your chest, breathing deeply and finding the stillness. The mantra for the heart chakra is YAM, Y-A-M. We've moved to the Y space. All right, so we're going to breathe and we're going to exhale YAM. All right, ready? Inhale. Exhale. YAM. Good. If you sneeze, if you poop, if you burp, that means your body is saying, thank you for moving me. Thank you for bringing me back to life. Thank you for coordinating my existence. Hold that pose. We're not done yet. Hold it. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up. Good. Now spin around and lie on your back. It's time to get ready to come into the throat chakra position. That throat chakra is going to be about that indigo color. So you're either going to go into bridge. Smooch, demonstrate bridge for us. Hands to the sides, lifting up. Good. Or you're going to go into legs against the wall or shoulder stand. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, blow it out. Come into the position that you're going to take. Shoulder stand and bridge. Remember, chin to the chest. Do not move your head from side to side. Keep your head perfectly still. You're going to say, Rev Jeff, this is going to be crazy because your chin is tucked, but the vibrational space of the mantra for this position for the throat mantra is going to carry you through it. So we just got through that heart space of YAM. This is HUM, HUM, H-A-M, HUM. All right? We're going to clear that throat area. We're going to send that power into the world for you to speak your truth and be who you are. Deep inhale. Exhale. Hum. Give me one more hum. Inhale. Exhale. Hum. Inhaling and exhaling, stay still. Stay still. If you're in that bridge position, lift that navel a little higher. Exhale, relax to the floor. Good. As we take a deep breath here, we want you to come on and sit up. We want to continue the flow. So come on and sit up, cross your legs. Place your hands at heart center. As we go now to the third eye chakra. This is the energy of the wonderful color of purple moving into the violet space. Place your hands at heart center. I want you to close your eyes, but imagine now that you are looking through your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, just toward the center of your forehead. And we're going to activate this space of infinite wisdom because we walk by faith or connection to spirit and not by sight. This is the power of the third eye. It is the unseen seen. It is tapping into the space of connection. It is the vibration of the space of Om. So you all know how we do Om. We're going to get 3 Oms in this particular space. All right? Inhale. Exhale. Om. Exhale on. Ah. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Ah. With eyes closed, feeling this energy. Sit in this energy for a few moments, focusing on the breath. After another wonderful inhale, I want you to exhale. Good. Drop your hands to your thighs. Let's go ahead and lie all the way back on the mat. Because believe it or not, you've almost made it to Shavasana. We want to make sure that we stretch ourselves a little bit and loosen up our waistline. So I'm going to add this for our hips to make sure that we're strong in that area. So we want you to bend your right knee, bring your foot to your buttock there, straighten your left leg. Take your left hand and reach across your body to the outside of that right knee, and then drop the inside of that right knee to the left side of your body. Reach out with your right hand toward the opposite wall wherever you are, and then turn your head to look out over your right hand. This is called a supine twist. It's going to release any toxins that are in your body. It's also going to help you with your intestinal system. It's also going to keep your spine loose and limber. Inhale and exhale. As you exhale, drop it a little bit deeper. It's going to open you up for the crown. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your body back straight. Switch legs. Left foot towards your buttocks. Good. Reach out across your body with your right hand to the outside of your left knee. And then rotate your body so the inside of your left knee is moving toward the floor on the right side of your body. Extend your left palm facing upwards to the left side of your body and turn and look at your left palm. Get 3 good inhale and exhales here. Keep that left leg straight. Come on, Kamaria. There you go. Good job. After today's practice, and even in a brief practice, you're going to feel you must drink some water. Drink a lot of water today. And when you feel the need to eliminate, go eliminate, because it means that the toxins are flowing from your body. Good. Inhale. Exhale, rotate back. Lying flat. I want you to now bring both feet towards your buttocks, bending both knees. Good. Now bring your feet together. Now, drop your knees toward the outer edges of the mat. As the bottom of your feet come together, place one hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach. Breathe deeply into reclined butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana. Feel those hips opening up and releasing. These last 2 poses were just prep for our final pose. We wanted to give you an added benefit today so that you can see how you can integrate these poses into your flow. So again, you might love this practice and you want to say, when I get through with Yoga Sunday today, I'm going to extend this bad boy. I'm going to do it for 75 minutes. But you have the poses and now they're in your body. Or you might say, you know what? When I get up every morning, I'm doing 5 minutes in the bathroom. I'm hitting each one of these chakras and we're going to manifest goodness today. Do it. I dare you. I challenge you. Big inhale. Exhale, extend the legs toward the edges of the mat. Straighten your legs. Bring your palms and your hands to the sides of your body. Bring your feet together. Point your toes toward the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, drop your toes toward the outer edges of the mat. You can bring your palms facing up or facing down. Whichever one is going to be comfortable for you in Shavasana. This is Shavasana corpse pose. Shava corpse asana pose. And this is that wonderful energy of listening to the crown. I'm not giving you a mantra for this because now it's your time. It's your time to listen to spirit. Govern yourself accordingly for the next several breaths. Those of you who like to do Shavasana in a special space, and you like, as you transition to Shavasana, to turn out the lights, you can turn out the lights, light a candle. I'll leave it there. As in the space, I will light some copal and some sage and cleanse the air here as I smudge the space. Know that I am smudging the space with you too, wherever you are, speaking good into your world, for the good that you are to manifest in this world. We speak in the space of our own human bodies, that as we are spirits navigating the human experience, we speak the good in this conscious moment. We embrace the good in our lives. We embrace the knowledge that we are gifted. We embrace the knowledge that we are talented. We embrace the knowledge that we are strong. We embrace that we are bold, we are bright, and we are indeed beautiful. In this moment of divine clarity, we accept the good that is coming right now. We speak it into existence in the right now. We know these things to be true. And although distractions may come in our daily lives, we are not fooled by the illusions. We recognize our divine calling, our divine purpose. We give in to the divine spirit within us. We recognize that we are reflections of the divine each time we look in the mirror, and we are empowered to be the change, to bring the good into the world. We fully accept this challenge, this wonderful opportunity, and so it is. As you begin to now come back into the physical body space, we ask that you wiggle your toes, you wiggle your fingers. Go ahead and just move your legs, your feet, flop them a little bit from side to side. Go ahead and start reaching the space where you're coming back into the body. We know that yoga can take you to a space of stillness that will take you to another dimension. So come on back to this dimension. Come on in the room. Rotate to your side. Feel that fetal position for just a moment. Then you push yourself back up to seated. Place your hands at heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it all go. In this moment, I thank you for being a part of making a difference in your life and your body, for staying with it, for being in it, and for giving me the gift of allowing me to lead the practice. The divine in me recognizes, loves, and appreciates the divine in you, as we say in the Sanskrit tradition, Namaste. Namaste. If you think we're going to be leaving Yoga Sunday anytime soon, Infinity has a message. Namaste right here. Namaste right here. We're going to keep doing this. We've been doing it for almost 8 years. It's been a great space. How you feel? Look, y'all can talk back to me now in the chat. So good. Let me, shall I introduce the world? Come on. I got Kai. I want to send a special thanks to y'all for doing it. This is Nala baby, Nala baby, Nala baby. She's actually Nala. Y'all give her a snap. She was a great cat. She's a little kitten that we got. And of course we said we weren't going to get a kitten, but eventually we did. Joshua got her brother, our oldest son, got her brother. And he said, well, he's got a sister. And we were like, okay. So Nala has been with us. She has been hanging tight. She did a little bit of Yoga Sunday from her basket, but she wants to say hi. Can you say hi, Nala? You say hi? All right, come on. You can get up on Baba. Yeah, there you go. What can I say? I'm a Leo, and me and cats, between the fructifying energy of the goddess energy of Bastet and Sekhmet, these cats are important. They're ancient. So this is a new member of family. If y'all see her with us, you know that we're just having a good time. So listen, yeah, that's great. Thank you. Great comments. The cats are here, and the cats and the cars are mixing. So I just wanted to send a shout out to everybody who assisted with bringing Infinity's Yoga Sunday today. Sister Kanitha, thank you for being on the mat today. You're a queen. Sister Kamaria, thank you so much. You're getting your extra practice in. And Kai Omalari, you did such an awesome job on our tech today. We're almost done. So Nala, you want to get down and roll over to your auntie? While she's in the background, we're going to sign off. Listen, I speak in this moment in this moment of stillness, let's go ahead and get still for a second. We're going to raise our hands toward the screen, close our eyes, and we speak in this moment as we dismiss from the Infinity Fellowship that the God of your acceptance and understanding, the power of the cosmos, the power of the ancestors, rest, rule, rock, lift up, and abide with you from this moment, henceforth, now, and forever. Let us say the words of affirmation together as they come onto the screen. And so it is. Amen. Go to the slides, Kai. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. And so it is. So listen, next week is Fifth Sunday. That means that it's going to be whenever we have a Fifth Sunday, it is like the faces and voices of infinity. So next week, we're going to have talent coming in from all over the globe, wherever infinity is. If you've got something that you want to share, that you know has been on your heart to share, make sure you send us an email, infinitynashville@gmail.com. That's infinitynashville@gmail.com. We'll be back here, same time next week in person for Infinity Fellowship. We love you guys. That's a fact you cannot change. Till I talk to you again, this is Reverend Jeff. I'll see you next time. Peace, love, and power.